Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the NC State versus Syracuse college football matchup on Saturday, October 12th, 2024. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, college football Saturday. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. We've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at $15, go all the way up to yearly packages. You can use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make really big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP concierge style service. These type of products are not short-term one-game bailouts. They're also our most expensive premium product. So if that's what you're interested in, text the number. But let's get to it. NC State hosting Syracuse. For NC State, it is a disappointing season already, losing last week to Wake by 4 points as 4-point favorites. They did beat Northern Illinois, did not cover the spread in that one. In fact, they haven't covered the spread all season. They played a fairly tough schedule. They did draw Clemson, who's been on a roll. They did play Tennessee early, and that might have been a big mistake to take that game, losing that one 51-10 on the neutral site. I think if that game was at NC State, might have seen at least a more competitive game, but that game was an all-out blowout. Look at Syracuse, UNLV, the big win in overtime last week. Also wins over the loss to Stanford, wins over Ohio and Georgia Tech. And, so they've been good, but certainly not great. That loss to Stanford, they were 9-point home favorites in that game. We look at, the tail of the tape here. Syracuse, 17th best on offense, averaging 478.6 yards per game. But the ground attack has been pretty terrible this season, averaging just 3.6 yards per carry and 109 yards per game. But the passing attack, well, pretty much top of the college football world, third best actually in yards per game at 369. Number one in completions per game, but as far as completion percentage, not that high. They throw a lot of passes, but the NC State pass defense shouldn't offer a ton of resistance here. They've been giving up over 215 yards per game through the air, and teams completing over 56% of their passes against NC State, who has been solid at intercepting the football, and Syracuse has been throwing, a little too many interceptions for my taste, to be honest with you. We look at the Syracuse offense, ranks are right there, but when we look at the NC State offense, it just has been pretty terrible this season, 103rd in yards per game at 342. Meanwhile, the Syracuse defense, you would think bringing over a defensive head coach that they would be better than where they are, and they're really in the bottom in both against the run and against the pass. So while they're 64th in overall yards per game, against the rush, they're allowing 4.7 yards per carry. That's 96th in the nation. And when it comes to completion percentage against passing, 65.8% against is 115th in the nation. So Syracuse, a little bit of dressed up numbers here. I think that when we look at this particular game, I think that NC State certainly, could use some work, but I think, Syracuse might be a little bit overrated in this spot. I'll take the points with NC State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.